Hello, today we are going to learn an amazing story, which is called A Door to Freedom. This story is for our Level 1 graded readers. This story will help you to learn new words and improve your reading skills. So let's get started. Once upon a time, in a small village in the south of France, lived a young girl named Amélie. Her parents owned a small farm where they grew vegetables and fruit. They also had some chickens and a cow. Every morning when she woke up before sunrise, Amy helped her parents on the farm. After that, she went to school. She liked to go to school because she could read and write. Not many girls in the village could read and write. She was a bright student. All her teachers were proud of her. But Amy was sad because she didn't have any friends at school. The other children made fun of her. They called her names. "Dirty farmer girl," they shouted. "Go back to your dirty farm." Amy felt very lonely. Sometimes she wanted to run away from home. She wanted to go far away from the village. She wanted to find a place where no one knew her. One day, Amy found an old suitcase in the attic of her parents' house. It was full of beautiful clothes, dresses, and shoes. "Wow," she said. "I look like a princess." She took the suitcase with her to school. When the other children saw her, they stopped and stared. "Where did you get those clothes?" one of them asked. "They were in the attic," Amy replied. "The attic," said another child. "That's where all the spiders live." "No, there aren't any spiders there," Amy said. "I cleaned the attic myself." The other children were surprised. No one had ever cleaned the attic before. It was full of dust and cobwebs. "Can we see your attic?" one of them asked. "Of course," Amy replied. And the children went to her house after school. They looked everywhere. They found old toys, furniture, and boxes full of clothes. "It's amazing here," one of them said. "Let's come back tomorrow." And the next day they came back. They brought paint and brushes. Together they painted the walls and windows. Then they put the furniture in the right place. Finally, it looked like a nice house. "Thank you," Emmy said. "You've helped me a lot." The other children smiled. For the first time, they had done something good. After that day, the children became friends. They played together every day. They went to the river and swam. They picked flowers and made daisy chains. They sang songs and told stories. Emmy was very happy. Now she had a lot of friends, and she didn't feel lonely anymore. One day while they were playing, one of the children said, "I have an idea. Let's play a game." "What game?" asked another. "Let's pretend we're princes and princesses," she said. "And this old farmhouse is a castle." "That would be fun," said one of the boys. "But where can we get a king and a queen?" "We don't need a king and a queen," said Ami. "I know what we can do. Come with me." Ami took the other children to her parents' house. "You can be the king and the queen," she said to her parents. "Oh, really?" her mother asked. "Yes, please," said Ami. Her parents were very kind. They agreed to play the game with them. Every day when the children played, they invited their parents to join them. They pretended that they were living in a real castle. They had a king and a queen. They had princes and princesses. One day, however, a group of soldiers arrived at the village. They were looking for someone. They were looking for a princess who was missing from her castle. "Have you seen a princess?" they asked the villagers. "A missing princess," said one of the women. "Oh, yes. She was playing near the river yesterday, but we haven't seen her today." The soldiers thanked her and continued their search. When they arrived at Emmy's house, she was playing with her friends. "Excuse me," said one of the soldiers. "Are you a princess?" "Me?" asked Emmy. "Yes," said the soldier. "You look like the missing princess. Would you like to come with us?" Emmy looked at her parents. They were very worried. "What should I do?" she asked. "Of course you should go with them," said her mother. You're a kind and smart girl, Amy. The king and the queen will be very happy to have you back at the castle. But I don't want to be a princess, said Amy. I want to stay here. You don't understand, said her father. If you don't go with these soldiers, they will take you by force. Then I'll run away, said Amy. She was very upset. She didn't want to be a princess. She didn't want to live in a castle. She was happy on her farm. When the soldiers heard her, they smiled. Don't worry, Amy, said one of them. You can bring your parents with you. What? Amy asked. Yes, you can be our king and queen, he said. You and your parents can live in a real castle. You can have everything you want. Really? Amy asked. Yes, really, said the soldier. So what do you say? Will you come with us? Amy looked at her parents. They were very happy. They always dreamed of being king and queen. Yes, of course, said her mother. Thank you. And so Amy and her parents left the village. They left their old life behind. They went to the capital city. There they met the real king and queen. They lived happily ever after. The end. Now let's check your reading skills. Answer these questions. Write your answers in the comment section. Question number 1. What did the children call Amy? A. A pretty girl. B. A nice girl. C. A dirty farmer girl. Question number 2. What did Amy find in the attic? A. A box. B. A suitcase. C. A chest. Question number 3. Why did the soldiers come to the village? A. To look for a princess. B. To look for a queen. C. To look for a king. Question number 4. What did Amy's mother say to her? A. You should go with the soldiers. B. You shouldn't go with the soldiers. C. You can do whatever you want. Question number 5. Where did Amy and her parents go at the end of the story? A. To the river. B. To the capital city. C. To the mountains. Okay, now let's check your answers. The first question. What did the children call Amy? The correct answer is C. A dirty farmer girl. The second question. What did Amy find in the attic? The correct answer is B. A suitcase. The third question. Why did the soldiers come to the village? The correct answer is A. To look for a princess. The fourth question. What did Amy's mother say to her? The correct answer is A. You should go with the soldiers. The fifth question. Where did Amy and her parents go at the end of the story? The correct answer is B. To the capital city. And now let's move on to our new words. We have 10 new words for you. Let's start. The first word is arrive. It means to reach a place after a journey. For example, the train arrived at the station on time. The next word is attic. It's a place in a house, usually just under the roof. For example, there was an old chest in the attic. The third word is furniture. These are things such as tables, chairs, and beds that you use in a house. For example, we need to buy some furniture for our new house. The fourth word is surprise. It means to suddenly do or say something that is unexpected. For example, my friend surprised me with a birthday party. The fifth word is spider. It's a small creature that has 8 legs and often lives in dark places. For example, there was a spider in the corner of the room. The sixth word is pretend. It means to behave or act in a particular way, for a special effect or for fun. For example, the children pretended to be pirates. The seventh word is lonely. It means sad because you have no friends or no one to talk to. For example, I felt lonely when I moved to a new city. The eighth word is princess. It's the daughter of a king and queen. For example, the princess wore a beautiful white dress. The ninth word is castle. It's a large and usually ancient building that a king or queen lives in. For example, the castle was over 1,000 years old. The 10th word is soldier. It's a man who serves in an army. For example, the soldier wore a uniform and carried a gun. Now close your book and repeat these words. Well, This is the end of today's lesson. If you enjoyed the story, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have learned something new today, please share it in the comments. And finally, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our new videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.